Than a old King Kong, means than a junkyard. Hey fam, happy Friday. Back again. Mr. Frederick, right back at you guys. All right, I hope everybody's feeling a little bit better today. Yes, and little of the news that we had yesterday, but we are going to move forward and with positivity on a Friday, fam. On a Friday, we are going to move forward on positivity. Excuse me, I'm gonna get right into it, guys. Today, with this live is going to be about, and as I always do, I'm going to start off with the nice positive for the good word, positive message out of the good book. And this one is Corinthians 5:17. Okay, fam. And that says, therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. Oh, fam, that's wonderful. Let me read that one more time for everyone. Okay, Corinthians, 2 Corinthians uh, 5:17. Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. All right, fam, that's wonderful. That's kind of going to go into what I'm going to talk about today, actually. What I want to talk about today is it's my word of the year. My word every year in the beginning of the year, I assign a word to myself that I feel as though I need to work on something like a New Year's resolution. But it's a word that becomes my mantra. I take it on and I try to embrace it and remember throughout the year that that word was something I wanted to work on to improve every year. So this year, that word is efficiency for me. And in becoming more efficient, we find that a lot of things, like Corinthians said, five, you can't take with you. Being efficient, it's like, think about it like this, fam. If I'm going on a trip and it's just a short trip, it's just for maybe a couple of days, am I going to take a week's worth of clothing? No. I'm going to take 2 days, maybe an extra day. If it's 2 days, maybe I'll take 3 days worth of clothing. But I don't want to pack too much because it's inconvenient. And so, therefore, you don't put all of that in your suitcase. And that's the efficiency that I'm speaking of. And so, hey, Jeremiah. And so, when we look at efficiency and when we go back to that verse, okay, it says, in Christ you are becoming new. And when you become new, that means you can't do things of old. That means you have to walk new. You look different. You feel different. You are different. You're not the same. Once you embrace certain values and principles in your life, you're not the same creature that's moving. And it's hard for people to understand, and everyone's not going to understand it, fam. Um, Hi there, Sierra. Everyone's not going to understand it, and it's okay. They might not get it, but what's going to happen is over time, as you become more consistent with your walk and with your change, they will see in your actions. So don't worry about convincing people, hey, this is my boundaries. Hey, this is this. Hey, don't worry about that. Hey, CC, don't worry about convincing anyone of any of this. Your job is to just stay on your mission and move forward daily, daily, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day. And that's all you need to focus on. When you're changing, when you're growing, you don't need to worry about who thinks this, who you left behind, who said this. All you need to know is trust in the Lord, trust in yourself that you are moving from something. You're coming. No one changes unless they want to or unless they're forced. Okay? Those are only two ways people change. So when you realize that, you know that you changed for a reason. Whatever you were doing before was not working for you. Therefore, you changed. That's what businesses do. Okay, they used to do this. Now they realize that doesn't work any longer. That's why we have fast food. Years ago, we didn't have fast food franchises. Everything was a sit down restaurant, mom and pop shops. And then fast food was, hey, people want stuff fast. So now we're going to take what used to take us 30 minutes to get ready. Now we're going to have it in the window when you show up. So that's just the nature of life, fam, is that if you want to change, you need to be, you want to change for the better. And the best way to do that is to become efficient with your time. You're not going to be able to do everything. You're not going to be able to please everyone. If you have that in your head that you're going to change and become this great person and do these great things and everyone's going to be happy with you, hey, newsflash, that's not going to happen. You need to make sure that you are happy with you, okay? Because people's happy is like this. People being happy with you, that's people's happiness. It's a meter. It goes, oh, you didn't, can I borrow $50? I don't have it. Can you give me a ride to the store? Can you take me out of town somewhere? Okay, I could do that. Happy with you. Okay, can you buy me something else? I don't have it. That's people. Okay. Your internal clock, your internal meter needs to be like this at all times. Your meter stays over here. It never goes down. You always have to look at yourself at the highest in the highest way. You always have to have value in you. Because if ever you slip and your vision of yourself goes like this, then you'll accept other people treating you like this. That's how it goes. However you see yourself is what you're going to get, fam. You see yourself like this, you're on 100 part of the meter, you're going to get 100 from people. And if they don't give you 100, they out of here. But if you see yourself at a 0, at a 10, you're going to get 10. You're going to get people that's going to give you 10. Why are they giving me 10? Because that's what you accept. You accept 10? Okay, 10 is what you get. Well, I'm going to pay you more than what you worth. If you don't think you're worth 100, why should I? That's how the world is, fam. So when we're being efficient, we want to make sure that we keep a tally of how we are measuring ourselves. What is going on with you? Things happen in our lives. People have tragedies. We see what just happened, a couple days ago. Lots of things are constantly happening. And so in the midst of living in this world, we have to have some sort of barometer, some sort of, we have to do a smell check. We got to do a check to just make sure, okay, am I okay? And we have to do that. I mean, it's just what it is. Do an inventory of yourself. Hey, how am I doing? Am I taking care of myself? Am I working out? Am I eating right? That's a big part of it, fam. What you put into your body, how you take care of your body is a huge part of your growth, of your maintaining and being the best version of yourself. God made us all to be excellent in different ways, okay? We have the seeds in us to do whatever we need to do. We just got to believe it. And that's why it's so important that I always teach that you have to do a stock of where you're at in life at all times. You have to do that. And trust me, like I said, it's not going to be easy. You're not going to please everybody, but you're not here to please everybody. Okay, you're here to please God and yourself. God is in you. That's why I always say, love what you do what you love, fam. But understand that in being efficient and moving forward in life, that things got to go. Certain habits you got to let go. Certain people you got to let go. Certain places you used to go, got to let go. I mean, it's a lot you're going to have to change. It's just a lot. But it's fine. You can do it. It's there if you want to do it. And obviously, you do. So I look forward to seeing more people change. And I want to see more people subscribe, comment, share the videos. If you feel you saw something positive, let everyone else know. Let your friends know, and let's grow. Because we want to get to, I want to say, we want to get to about 1,000. I'm going to be very, let me be judicious. I would say by the spring, I want 1,000 subscribers. And I want you guys to help me. You've already done a lot, and I just want to move forward with that. And I want to mention a star today. Of course, I've been mentioning singers lately. And as I think about different singers, and I'm thinking about people that have inspired me, whether it's singers, whether it's athletes, comedians. But I always come up with someone. Every day I come up with someone that has inspired me and put forth a spark. Some kind of way they put forth a spark in me where I was like, wow, you really stick out as a person, an individual, a part of your artwork. Maybe it's something in their persona. You get the gist. it's somebody usually that they just have something that I'm like, wow, you know. And today I'm going to talk about the late, just passed away, Quincy Jones, and I want to mention him because he did a lot. Quincy Jones, obviously, you know all of his work with Michael Jackson, but besides that, I mean, he's worked with all the big band guys back in the '60s. Quincy Jones has worked with various artists over the years, from James Ingram, Patty Austin, you name it. He's worked with everyone. We Are the World, We Are the Children. If you guys, some of you old enough to remember that, but yeah, he needs to get his flowers. He's gone, and rest in peace, Quincy Jones. And you know, as far as his talent, it's unmatchable. You know, no one can match. It's unmatched because you look at what he's done, his contributions over the years on the jazz and even hip hop. I mean, even R&B. So contemporary pop music. So Quincy Jones, he crosses all of that. He did it all. I mean, you talking every artist you could think of at the time he's worked. You saw him in Ray. He's worked with Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder. I mean, it just goes on and on. So we want to give him his flowers. And I'm trying to think of my favorite Quincy Jones. Uh, I actually like a song from him. I think it's off of one of his old albums, but it's called The Dude. So check that out, guys. I'm not going to post that one, I don't think. I'm trying to not post too much. But yeah, his song off of it's the same album that he has James Ingram on. I want to say it's like in the early 80s, like 1980, 81. But it's Catalina, Catalina, let me remember. I gotta look this one up because this is making me think. I hate when I can't find a song or something, or anything really. Now that we have Google, I just like to try to find it. Okay, yeah. Let's see. What was this on, fam? What was this Quincy Jones? Oh man, because this album here is pretty good. The Dude. Okay, Quincy Jones was American artist. He passed November 3rd. Okay, he was 91. Jeez, he had a long life. Let's see here. What is the name of that album? Oh, okay. I guess it was called The Dude. Yes. No, but the song that I'm singing, excuse me, was that song was I know Carita. I know Carita. That's what it's called. Okay. It's a Spanish name to it, so I didn't understand it. But yeah, that song and that album I like. It's called The Dude. Looks like it came out in 1981. But yeah, Quincy Jones. We're giving Quincy Jones his props today, fam. And again, I don't go into all of. I know the rumors, the speculations, and oh, he did this or did. Hey, listen, I don't go into that. And it's the reason I don't go into that with people, fam. Because think about it like this: if we knew everything that all of these other artists and whatever athletes and people that we like and are known for their skill, their talent, if we knew all what they did behind closed doors, nobody would be popular probably. Okay, so I leave that alone, and I just celebrate the talents that they put out into the world. Like I said, if it's something really crazy and ridiculous, like Diddy level, okay, I'll leave that alone. All right, I have my limits there, but you know, certain things like that. But I want to give him his props. Quincy Jones, rest in peace. All right, fam. And oh yeah, and on that album too, by the way, he had James Ingram, Just Once. This one. I can't do his voice. He had an amazing voice, but I'm not even gonna try to mess with James Ingram's songs. Like that's blasphemy. You don't mess with him, Luther. It's certain guys you don't even try to get into their range, what they could do. But James, rest in peace to James Ingram too. He was one of my favorites. Loved his voice. But that's for Quincy Jones. All right, guys. I hope everyone have a good weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Make the best of it. And like I always say, love what you do, fam, and do what you love as well. And I will be back Monday at 11:30 with a good word. All right, guys. Take care. See you then.